when we were buying this land that the South Lake campus sits on. It's 180 acres, and it's right on the freeway. We had a verbal agreement, and we had a letter of intent, but when we got down to the contract, right before they signed the contract, they called, the representative for the company called Tom Lane and said, hey, we know that it says mineral rights, but our company does not give the mineral rights, and we will say the mineral rights, but you can't have the mineral rights. Tom said, well, let me talk to Pastor Robert. So he called me, and he tells the story this way. He said, Pastor Robert gave me a standard answer. Let me pray about it. And that is the way I feel. Let me pray about it. So I went to the Lord, and the Lord gave me two passages of Scripture when I started Gateway Church, Genesis 35 and Deuteronomy 11. And so the Lord said to me, read Deuteronomy 11. Now you have to understand, I've read Genesis 35 and Deuteronomy 11 so much I can almost quote the whole passages to you word for word because they're foundational scriptures for me about the church. So I went back and read it, and this part jumped off the page at me. That's where the Spirit bears witness. You don't take a scripture out of context. It jumped off the page. And the Lord said, I'm going to bless you in the land that I'm giving you. And I'm going to bless your grain, and I'm going to bless your wine, and I'm going to bless your oil. And I called Tom back and said, that oil is ours. And you tell him it's a deal breaker. He called him, and he said, well, I'll check with them, but they've never done this. He called back in about 30 minutes and said, they'll give you the mineral rights.